Hi guys, Ashantin here, how are you? I'm at my horse ranch and I have been breeding up more white pit ponies. However, it does say when you're breeding horses that sometimes the horse bears no relationship to its parents, and you can see that I have a little brown horse with white spots behind me, who really, he came from two white parents, but he's just a totally different horse. So I'm going to use him as a horse either here or back at spawn. Now, in the meantime, guys, I have been quiet for a couple of days because I've been getting the frame of a house up. And let me go up my little platform. This is where I watch my house to see how it's looking. Hence the creeper hole, they creep up behind me. And I decided to build a very, very tall roof. I don't normally do this, but I didn't want to expand too far on this site. And I thought it was quite fun to try something like this. So obviously this is early stages. It looks very, very basic at the moment. But this is where we are moving to at the moment and how it's looking. And we'll have to see whether it turns out the way I envisage it. I may change the colour of the glass. Up till recently I didn't have enough bones to do that, but gradually I am building up on my supplies. I have added pumpkins down here, which I think are a great addition, and also, as you all know, I use those for lights a lot in floors. I learnt that from Vex. I've had to grow reeds here. The side bit is coming along. I am still working on the top balcony. The bottom part I think is fine. I've got the structure right. That top part needs a little bit of work. And I may just have a think about that and the height of it and how it looks. I have a feeling it's not quite right yet. It's too squat. But these are things that can be worked on. I don't know if I ever showed you guys, but I have got a lava pool under here. So I'm thinking of digging a route round from my underground section which would have to go down, but I'm pretty sure that would provide a lot of fuel rather than keep using my coal. Yes, that top balcony definitely needs work. I'm not happy with it yet. But then houses, you have to go away, think about them and come back. One thing I am happy with is this porch. I have two balconies, which, I mean, isn't it brilliant now you can put the hatches like that? It just looks fantastic under the balconies. And I like this little porch. I'm not sure about all the stone. I may amend that a little bit. I have got lilacs on either side and a pot by the door. And it's just a nice little porch. I'm happy with that. And I've put railings here because I came out one day, inevitably because it's sheltered, to find a skeleton hiding in the lilacs. I wish I'd taken a screenshot, but he was shooting at me quite ferociously at the time. But to find a skeleton hiding behind the lilacs was very, very funny. Now this end of the house is slightly different because I have a tree here, a big tree, which I have very carefully preserved, and I might take that a bit higher. I have had a really good idea for the top part, which I'm not saying too much about yet, so I think I may leave that fairly open for the time being. And then on, excuse me, I'm going very hoarse this morning. A swallow. Over here, we have the same problem with the balcony. That's going to need quite a bit of thinking about and a bit of trial and error. And again, I may think about what I'm doing up here. We'll have a look at that. So basically the framework of the house is up. Inside, it is starting to come together. This is a utility area, as you would expect. I've put in dark spruce wood staircases because there was just too much oak. I've moved my bed over here and I don't like it over here. I like sleeping so that I can see the sunset, so my bed is going to have to move in line with this. So I shall be moving my bed yet again. But again, this is a half slab, and I'm going to have to take the floor up and put full slabs in. I'm getting problems with waking up. But this is a very, very nice balcony overlooking the whole area. And the views here are spectacular. And guys, you know that when I build houses, I tend to build them more for the view than from anything else. I found that I was generating massive amounts of XP, so I have put in an enchanting table. I'm still faffing around with this bit. I like the balcony, I like the enchanting table. I think this is going to have to go higher, which will affect the floor upstairs. I've done a curved roof, which is quite nice, but getting the staircase up here and having a curved roof, I may actually move the whole thing up a bit. I know what I want to do with this area, and I have some very good ideas. Isn't this wonderful? Look at the views. And look, the Table Mountain over there, that's square. I must go and look at what's on the other side. That really needs a castle on it, guys, doesn't it? I mean, the main castle where my cursor is, then an outpost. Can you see there's another square bit for another tower? What a place for a castle. Oh gosh, I've got sheep here. I've just seen them across from me there. I thought I didn't have sheep in this area. Huh. Right, those are going to have to be brought down because I've been using wool as usual for extra beds and things like that. The view at the front is endless plains down to the sea. I don't think we can see the sea from the top. No. But as I said, I'm sorted out in my mind where I'm going with a lot of this. It's just getting some of it right. This room is right, but the bed's in the wrong place. So that'll all be moved. I like this little staircase up, I think, and it works amazingly well when you're running up. This long window may be too long. I may amend that to match what's down below, depending on whether I put another staircase up. Because there's one going up there. I might think about the floor above on that. So this is all plans and thoughts. I'm quite debating about glass, whether I like it, but I've got plans for the front of the house on the decoration side. Obviously this is a very, very bare framework at the moment, but I thought you might like to see it in this sort of state, and then you can see where I end up. I suspect it's going to be a lot more fancy than that, and certainly a lot prettier. This is fairly stark. And the roof is very, very, I could say boring, I could say straightforward. But the height gives it a certain uniqueness of its own. I might put just a little bit sticking forwards at the top. I'll have to think about that because those are steps all along the top. Apart from where I'm building the, what are they called? Gable windows. Gosh, my mind went a blank then. Apart from the gable windows, the whole roof is non-spawnable. And I think whatever I do, I ought to try and keep it that way. It's amazing that the portal lines up exactly in line with the support up there. It's all coming out quite well, I think. It's very nice when you get inspired in Minecraft, isn't it? I want to show you the little bit round here. It's actually losing it. I'm in the wrong place. Let us get inside before anything nasty spawns. I'm going to extend this out, and I may actually go across the portal. I haven't quite decided. I'll certainly have a tunnel here. I've been working on my fishing pond. I have deepened it, and I have also grown grass around the outside so that it's becoming quite a nice verdant little hollow. And I have plans for this area in the sense of growing things and making it look very, very pretty, so that when I'm fishing here it's not just a hole in the ground, it's actually an attractive place to fish. and I know that I'm going to run out of cobble, the amount I'm building, so I've started a mine. I have not got very far, but the mine has been started. So this is all really progressing well. This anvil, I think I might move up. And as I said, this whole floor has to be changed for solid blocks. And it may be that there are other floors I swap up as well. So guys, I thought that, let's see how it looks at night. Always a fascinating. Let's go up the staircase as well. The views are better up here. Let's not fall off. Yep, there's nastiness. I can see a zombie already. I can't believe that horse spawned. He's a pretty little thing. He was gorgeous as a foal too. But I love my little balconies here, overlooking the dark mountain tops. Tomorrow's task is going to be to retrieve the sheep. Yeah, I definitely like the view. I definitely want balconies here. But this really does need some work and some thinking about. But it's very, very, very nice to have a project, as you all know. So guys, that's why I've been a bit quiet recently. Hello, creeper. Oh, there's a witch down there. Oh dear. They take about 4. Oh good, I've got her. Right, now dare I go out and retrieve whatever she's left. She was holding a potion in her hand. Could I have been that lucky? Never go out at night chasing witches. Oh, she's left me a stick. That was mean. She obviously didn't like being killed. But I can't blame her for that. I might make some stairs up there. Good. Is that all she left? Waste of arrows. Okay, guys. You can't win them all. It helps if you win some. And on that note, bye guys.